People, let's go right to the beginning, right? So if you go onto YouTube, you will see that there's videos of Tyla singing when she was about 11 years old, right? Damn! There was videos of Tyla singing when she was 11 years old, right? Okay, that's the beginning. So that clearly shows she had the passion, she had the love, and she was dedicated to this thing, and this was her dream, right? So that's obvious. At the age of 11, she's been posting YouTube videos singing covers of Justin Bieber's song. I don't know what other song, I think maybe Usher, I'm not quite sure, but I know it's Justin Bieber's song because she was a big Justin Bieber fan at that time. All the young girls were anyway, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's start there. Passion was there. So she didn't just pick up this thing yesterday. She started at 11 years old posting videos on YouTube, right? Fast forward, before Tyla became the Tyla that we know today, there was someone called Sho Majozi. Now, a lot of Americans might not know who Sho Majozi is, but Sho Majozi is the South African girl who made a song about John Cena. And John Cena actually met her for the first time on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Damn, I'm recording over here. Now, for those who don't know, the guy or the team, it's actually the guy, the guy that managed Sho Majozi is actually the guy that's responsible for propelling Tyla to where she is today. Now, a lot of people don't give that guy credit. I'm not sure about his name, but according to insiders, this guy was the manager of Sho Majozi, and apparently, if I'm not mistaken, they were dating. They were actually dating. But anyway, I don't know what happened there. They broke up, and then I don't know how he linked up with Tyla, and then he became her manager, and they linked up, and Tyla already had her choreographer, I think his name is Lachey, and she had a stylist who's her best friend, her name is Tato, and then basically, yeah, then they decided they were going to put this whole brand together and take it to the world. Right, so 2019, I think, Tyla releases her first official music video called It's Getting Late. Okay? Now, here's the thing that most people tend not, this is the part that people always skip, right? Normally as an up-and-coming artist, right? Your first music video is nothing to write home about because you don't have a big budget, you don't have nothing. So, if you go back, let me give you examples. If you go back and you look at Kodak Black's very first music video, you can see that this was an up-and-coming, struggling artist, just had a camera, maybe a crew of homeboys, just his homeboys, and just doing something in the hood, right? First music video, as do most artists, right? You don't have a budget, you don't have money, you don't have financial backing behind you. So what do? You just pick up a camera, even if it's a cell phone, you do what you can with what you have, with what you have, where you are, and you keep it pushing. Right. But if you look at Tyla's first music video, you can see that there was money, effort, and you can see that there was some team. If it wasn't a record label, it was some independent hustler behind that. So there was money put into that music video. Okay, so 2 points that people leave out. Right? Tyla came with a team already, and her first music video was top quality. It was as if it was produced by a record label. There was money put into that effort. There was money behind her. Right? That's the two things I'm telling you about that most people tend to forget, right? So Tyla didn't come like a new upstart with nothing that a record label had to now put money into her. No, Tyla came pre-assembled already. By the time Epic signed Tyla, right? Tyla already had a team behind her. She already had some sort of buzz going on. She was already on national television in South Africa and in Africa for that matter. She wasn't just big in South Africa. She was already making a buzz in Africa. Let's not forget that. But people want to talk as if she just came out yesterday and she just came out with a cell phone and it's a record company that is now Epic Records that's now put her on with money and budget and all that. No, no, no. That's not how it worked. Not with Tyla, because she already came pre-packaged, or she came well packaged, or she was already a complete package by the time Epic signed her to this deal that she has now with Epic Records, right? So it's not like they had to groom her and they had to now put her through artist development and all that. Record labels don't even do artist development anymore, right? So with Tyla, she already had the choreography down. Her brand was already out there. She already had a style. She already had everything. She was just the way record companies want artists to be now. She was already prepared. She already came fully packaged already. They just had to just push her to the stratosphere. That's all they had to do, and that's all they did, because Tyla was already on radio stations all over Africa. She was on the TV stations all over Africa. She was already built. She was already a buzzing artist. She already had buzz. She already had some sort of following. Now, Epic didn't sign Tyla because she had 20,000 followers, like what they do with most other coming artists, you know. Oh, you've got 19,000 followers. You got, okay, we sign you because you've got 20,000 followers. So you've got 20,000 followers on Instagram, but you don't have a team. You don't have a roll-up marketing plan. You don't have shows. You don't have a music video that's popping on television. No one else knows you around the world. And then they have to try and break you. Whereas when Epic Records came, when Epic Records came along, Tyla had already made it onto national television across Africa. So she was already a name. She may not have been a household name, but she was already a recognizable face. You understand what I mean? She was already a complete artist. Okay, so let's start with the pros of Tyla, right? Guys, at just 22 years old, this girl has gone from a relatively obscure someone to the upper echelons of the music industry, of the entertainment industry, right? Her talent, her tenacity, her determination, and her work ethic has got her to where she is today. Yes, I do concur and I do agree that a stroke of luck played a role in Tyla getting signed by this record label from America. Plus, always remember one thing, right? It wasn't only Epic that came knocking on her door. She says a couple of record labels came knocking on her door, and then she went with Epic because they seem to offer the better option. Okay, so can we say that's favoritism? No, it's not favoritism. They saw her music videos on the internet or on the television stations, wherever they saw it, I don't know. But the whole point is they went after her and she chose them. Right, we cannot deny that. Positives. Tyla has put Africa on the map, whether we like it or not. People can say what they want. She's an industry plant, she's all that. But she actually has something that Epic Records and other record labels saw in her that they didn't see in any other artist in America. They chose her all the way in Africa. So obviously there is something there, right? And I can tell you what the main thing that they saw there is that Tyla was a complete artist already. There was no need for them to push and put money behind her because there already was money, buzz, there was everything. She came with her own management. So she was just ready to fly. And that's all they did. They just put wings on her and she flew. They didn't need to manufacture wings for her because she came with wings. All she had to do was just take off, and that's all they did. They launched her and she just flew, right? That's it. Another positive, Tyla has put amapiano music on the map, even though she doesn't really do amapiano. She does what you call Bacardi music. But in America, they just put all Africans under one banner. It's amapiano. So therefore, Tyla has put Afro beats, Amapiano, Bacardi, whatever African sounds come out of Africa, Tyla is now the face of that, which is unfair, but yeah, that's a positive about Tyla, right? Another positive about Tyla is that she has put our race, the colored race. A lot of people in America hate that term. They hate it, and we totally understand it. But you also have to understand that your history is not the same as our history, and vice versa. So yes, when she's in America, she will be considered black. But she didn't go to America, and she did not say in no certain terms, in no certain way did she go out saying black Americans are coloreds or black Americans. She didn't say that. She said, I am a colored, referring to herself. Guys, if you refer to yourself by the N word or by the B word, you refer to yourself as that. How can other people get mad and angry at what you call yourself? It doesn't make sense. If she went out there and said, oh no, there's no such a thing as African American or black American, it's colored, I would have understood the backlash. Oh, good on you. Shut, man. They don't understand the backlash. But I don't understand the backlash by someone who is calling themselves a derogatory term. And then you get upset at that? Guys, come on. Come on. Come on. So many people refer to themselves by the N word or the B word. You don't get mad at that. Eminem once called himself Eminem once made a song dissing himself. He said all the derogatory terms that people normally call white people. He said that to himself in a song. And he said, now after he said that, rappers couldn't diss him anymore because he said all the disses that they could have possibly used against him. Then, there's no backlash at him, was there? So why against Tyla? Because she's a female? Because she's an African? Is it because she's colored? Come on, guys. Next, we get into the negative aspects of Tyla, right? Hello. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hello. Okay, guys, so now we get into the negatives about Tyla, right? So let's start by addressing the industry plant issue, right? First thing first, how would you define an industry plant? So I think the only way to describe what an industry plant is to get someone who is totally new, never been heard, hasn't got anything going, and all of a sudden that person is boom, put right in front of the world. Does Tyla fit that description? So just because we don't know, let's give an example. Just because we don't know Jing Zhang from South Korea, and he's big in Asia, or she's big in Asia, right? Now Africa don't know her, America don't know her, Europe don't know her, but she's big in Asia. Does that mean now when Epic Records signs Jing Zhang, that because we don't know her, she or he is now an industry plant? So if we had to dig into the history of Jing Zhang and find out that Jing Zhang is actually big in Asia, does the word or the term industry plant still apply? I don't think so. An industry plant is a total newbie, a total nobody who's got nothing going at all, no history, no music, no anything, and all of a sudden that person is put in front of the world and pushed and shoved down everybody's throat. That's my definition of what a true industry plant is, and Tyla is none of that, and Tyla is definitely not an industry plant, so that we debunk. Secondly, Tyla and okay, we already discussed the race issue, right? So that one is clearly that out. Which other one? Oh, the awards. Oh, Tyla is giving this uppity vibe, like she's giving this vibes of being uppity because she couldn't carry her own award, but backstage she was posing with her award and that kind of thing. Okay. One, Cardi B. Cardi B once told someone or asked someone to hold her award because that Moon Man award is heavy. Where was the backlash for Cardi B? And Cardi B is like 10 times bigger than Tyla is. And if Cardi B, as big as she is, could say, and still says, that that award is heavy as F, and she understands, because Tyla is like tiny, who are we to complain? Who are we to judge? Secondly, Tyla did not ask Halle Bailey to carry the award for her. She asked Lil Nas X, because he's a dude, he's a guy. But the way the media made it look, they made it look as if Tyla asked Halle to carry the award for her, making her look as if she's some sort of an uppity African, as they put it, right? See? The media tried to cause a storm between two beautiful black women, right? That didn't materialize. Okay, debunk that one. Next, the Usher story. Oh, Usher wanted to grind on her and she didn't allow him to grind. Oh, Joe Biden came out and Joe Biden said she should have allowed Usher to grind on her because that's what she's there for. And dude, Usher is like 45, 47, 40, I don't know how old Usher is, but 40 something. He's clearly old enough to possibly be her father at this point. Is she going to let someone her father's age grind on top of her? Oh, I mean, that's one. Two, she had her younger siblings with her. What image is that going to give to her siblings? What message is she sending to her siblings when she gets a 40-year-old man to grind on a 22-year-old? What message is she sending to the world? So Joe Biden needs to watch what he speaks, what he says, because I doubt if he will allow his daughter to have P. Diddy or Jay-Z or LL Cool J grind on his daughter if his daughter was that age or younger. So that one we can debunk as well. What else? She comes off as off-putting and she's uppity. What exactly has Tyla done or said to any American person to put them off? What has she done? Tyla is uniquely African. She doesn't twang with an American accent. She doesn't mooch off American culture. She hasn't appropriated American culture in any way. When Tyla speaks, she speaks uniquely in a colored accent, not a black American accent. She sings South African music in a South African tone. She does not do any cultural appropriation. So where does the uppity come from? Nobody can explain where the uppity comes from other than, oh, the award. She told Halle to carry the award. That's where the uppity comes from. And even Halle backstage, they took a photo together. She said, no, they cool, they girls. So if they cool and they girls, who are we to fight and say that she was being rude to Halle and she was trying to be all this to Halle? How, guys? How? This just don't make sense. So yeah. So let me know what you think in the comment section below, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, you know, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know how we do. You know we're family, right? Guys, we need to stop this hate for no apparent reason. You know what I mean? Give Tyla a break. She's only 22 years old. She's trying to navigate her way into this music industry on a global stage. She was just thrust into the limelight at such a young age. What were you doing at 22? Or what are you doing at 22? And look at what she's doing at 22. Always remember that. Love and respect to everybody who likes and promotes love and peace. Holla. Now I'm in the shade now. Damn. People, let's talk about this con that Tyla is winning all the awards that were supposed to be won by the industry legend, right? Okay. Since when does the music industry award a person for having many years in the industry? Dude, it goes year by year. I think Tyla's Water Challenge is what propelled Tyla's song to be the most popping song of 2020, was it 2024, 2023, 23, 24, 2023 into 2024. It was the dance challenge that propelled the song to new heights, to heights never seen before. Almost every dick, tom and girls everywhere were doing that dance challenge. It's not the song itself, I think, that actually made her popular. It's the dance challenge that propelled the song into the stratosphere that made it become what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not the song itself, it's the dance challenge that propelled it into the stratosphere. Now most people don't understand, or people can't understand that, and that's the reason why I'm saying Tyla did not win the award over other people because they have so many industry years and they are these people in the... It's not about that. Dude, LL Cool J is probably the longest serving rapper in the hip hop industry, right? So why is P. Diddy being awarded Grammys, and why is Tupac being awarded Grammys, and they came decades after he was? Is that a fair assumption to say LL Cool J is supposed to be winning? Why is Tupac winning? Why is Snoop Dogg winning? Guys, come on, it doesn't work like that. So at the end of the day, you have to realize that at the time, awards are given out at a specific time, at a specific year. And at that specific time, Tyla was popping. The dance challenge propelled her into the stratosphere. No one else had a popping song during the time period that Water came out during the dance challenge. I hope you guys understand that whole point. It was about the dance challenge. Now that is debunked. Holla!